Hi guys, I'm back and just added a character controller. So there we go. Now what I need to do is parent this camera to the capsule. So let's put the camera at position 0, 0, 0. Now put the camera at position 2. And I hope that's good. Main camera. I'm going to attach the main camera to the capsule. Perfect. If I zoom in, see that I'm probably going to want to bring the main camera up a little. Let's go from a good angle. There we go. No, that's not so much a good angle. There we go. Apparently this is the front. Does that mean we're facing the front or... Hang on. Okay, so that's front. And that's left. Yeah, okay, so that means we're facing the front. I see. So, front. Let's grab the camera, we'll face from the left, and move it up to... Well, let's use these numbers here. If I move it up 1, it'll be up there. If I use 0.5, 0.75, it's a bit high. 0.5 looks good. We're also going to want to make it move forward. So 1, that's a bit far. 0.25. I'm sure 0 is fine. Yeah, 0 should be fine, right? So that's where we are, and you can still see the green trigger for the moment. And now we're going to add to the capsule. We're going to add the bouncy ball. No, the player script. Just drag that on, and now things should happen. Magical things. Whoa. Okay, so I can unused reference exception. Oh, I see. Okay. We haven't yet told this script what the character controller is. So what does it need? It needs a controller. Okay. That should be easy. I just drag this onto there, and that should work. Cool. Good to know. Now, is this cube labeled anything? Ground. Full trigger. Yep. Okay, that's the ground cube. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. So let's just get some more cubes in. Control D, I think, will duplicate. Bam. Yep. And we're going to rotate that 90 degrees along the x-axis. Negative 90 maybe. I guess it doesn't really matter if we use global coordinates. There we go. Now it doesn't make a difference. Okay. And we want to move it forward by 24. No, 12. Got it. And then up by 12 as well. Perfect. Good. And now duplicate that, and then move this guy to z equals negative 12. Bam. And then duplicate that, and now move this guy back to the center. rotate it along the Y by 90. And then move it in the X direction by 12. Good. And then duplicate. And then put it in X negative 12. Great. Now I'm going to want to do some more. I'm going to want to tag this as... Wait, what happened there? Hang on. Go backwards. Maybe I didn't duplicate. Duplicate. How many different objects are there? Good, good. Alright, so this object here will make negative 12. And, no, negative 12, there we go. And the thing is, we're going to make this object climb. I guess that's what it's called. Climb, 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 climb. So they're all climbed. This one is still ground. Now we're going to duplicate this one and put it up by 24. And we'll call it a ceiling. Bam. So now let's just test if our... Okay. We need a light source in this room. I'm also going to want to get our perspective camera inside this room so we can see what's going on. So if we go into the main camera, inspector, culling mask, hang on, these are, they're in the ignore raycast raycast. They're in the ignore raycast area for good reason. We need them to ignore raycast. So what I'm going to do is get the camera to ignore the ignore raycast. Yeah, that's right. I want you to ignore the ignore raycast layer. So now we shouldn't be able to see it nor raycast on that layer. And I'm falling. I'm falling. Either that or you can't see anything. If I change this back to normal. Okay, I can see now. Why is it that I can't see if I ignore raycast? And then I turn it back on. Yeah, okay. So raycast seems to be my vision for whatever. Oh yeah, because I still haven't added a freaking light source, so everything looks grey. Herp-de-derp. There must be some ambient lighting, and that's why I can still see the green. They tend to have that, I guess. That used to be a thing in Povray. That's one of the first programs I used. Lighting. Game object. Create other. Point light. It's important to note that these game objects, these default ones, are really just... Well, all game objects are really just collections of components. So these default game objects are basically game objects with preset components. So as you can see, the point light object is basically a game object with the default transform component, which every game object has, and the light component, which makes it act as a light. And then by default, it's set all these parameters so that it's like point and stuff. And yeah, point light. There we go. Let's go back in here. I honestly can't see a thing. Is that meant to be like that? Because I was able to see before when I went in here. I've got a point light now. That's what matters. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. Okay, so what I need to do is increase the intensity of the light. And I'm going to have to say goodbye, because